So we're going to just have our hands relaxed right on our heart. So left hand on our heart, right hand's kind of like this. So think of it like, right, think of this like the higher heart, right? In the higher heart, we make an oath, right? We make an agreement. That's where we really obey. When we think of I obey my heart, I follow through in my heart. That's the higher heart, right? Right here in this kind of upper chest, right? Where it kind of feels sort of like a cave. When you hit it, it feels like an echoes, right? There's like an echo. And have your right hand right here, kind of sort of not like this, just kind of like right here, right? Fingers are, thumb is in. So goes sa re ga sa re ga ma ba da ni sa sa ni da ba ma ga re sa. So again, just kind of follow through or allow your voice to expand and feel it on your palms. So when you talk, you're right. It's like this is a cave. Think of your heart like a cave, and your vocal cord is like the gong, right? And think of you're feeling the vibration move into your palm, and the kind of move, right? So you're kind of feeling your own vibration. So you're connecting with your own vibration to understand the power of your voice, right? So sa re ga ma ba da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa sa re ga ma ba da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa sa re ga ma ba da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Now, kind of have your middle finger out like this, and the other middle finger out like this, right? This is your Saturn finger. Your Saturn, think of it like discipline, right? Think of it like control, right? You have control of yourself, you have discipline over yourself. Saturn is very strict, right? A Saturn teacher is usually a teacher of discipline, a teacher of structure, a teacher of order, right? A teacher of study. So continue. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa sa re ga ma ba da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Now bring the hands out. So you have your thumb on the pinky mound, which is the Mercury mound, right? Mercury, we know Gemini has that Mercury, which has to do with our ability to communicate and express ourselves. So you're going to have it kind of here, and just kind of go like this, out. So see that kind of angle? sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa, sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa, sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa re, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa, sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to use the Jupiter finger, so we use the Saturn finger. Discipline the pinky finger, which has to do with communication, right? And our integrity is kind of like our pinky, right? Pinky ring is like an integrity ring. A Jupiter, Saturn ring is kind of like a ring of confinement, right? A ring of like confining my energy, right? Restriction. And we think of the Jupiter finger as in like you when you see like rock stars wear like rings on their index finger, it's kind of like cool, right? It's like I'm a cool cat. So it's like prosperity, right? It's of radiance. So the Jupiter finger is of like prosperity, of radiance. When you see people wear these Jupiter rings, it means like I'm a cool cat, right? Like the rock stars, they wear a lot of Jupiter rings around this finger. So kind of like you're pointing up, right, to the universe, like to the ETs, saying hello. So kind of like make sure like your arm is kind of just straight, so it's not like it's in the same, it's a straight line from the wrist all the way to the elbow. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa, sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa, sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa, sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Now kind of wiggle the finger. So I'm wiggling it inward, so the right finger, see, it's rotating counterclockwise, and the left finger is rotating clockwise, so it's like rotating inward, see that? Inward. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. So think of it like the chakras. So sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. So going up and down. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa, sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Inhale, exhale. Now the last finger we're going to work with, so we worked with all of them except this ring finger, which is this Venus and Sun finger. So think of Venus as beauty, right? Venus, we think of love. That's why it's our ring finger, marriage, right? We think of Venus as great love, higher love, beauty in all forms. We also think of the sun as in the sun it's a masculine energy. Venus is a feminine energy. But the sun, it represents the power of life. It represents creativity. We think of the sun as Leo, right? Leo is the most creative sign of all the zodiac, right? With sun, there's life. There is no creativity, no life without a sun, right? So think of the sun as your light source, your energy, your creativity, right? Your roar, your gong, your sound current, your mission, your assignment in life. So kind of this ring finger, we're going to kind of, it's kind of difficult, right, because we don't really like use this finger, right, kind of like I don't even know how to move it, right, so you kind of have it right over, left over right, and if you can fold your fingers, go ahead, right, bend them and kind of place the thumb over the the pointer finger and the middle finger to kind of keep it down, and just try your best to keep your pinky down. And then just kind of have it here, right? Like right at the, kind of you look down, you see like a triangle. So try to create that sort of triangle when you look down. And you're just going to close your eyes. And you're going to go continue the mantra. So again, try to keep your fingers not like out like this. Right? Try to keep them together if you can, right? It's going to take a little effort. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa re ni da pa ma ga re sa, sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa, sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa, sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Inhale, exhale. So there you go. We worked with all of these sort of fingers. We don't usually work with the fingers, and we usually never think of the fingers connected to the planets in our solar system, but they are. So we kind of worked with all of these planets that are orbiting our aura, because we live on planet Earth, right? So we have access to all of these powerful energies of Mercury and the Sun and Venus and of Saturn and of Jupiter, right? We work constantly with these energies all the time. They're in our astrological chart, they're in our cosmology, sort of orbit. So the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to kind of put all these energies together in some sort of movement meditation. So think of sa. Okay, so just follow along, you'll get it. So think of sa as like I'm cupping the womb, right? Kind of like it's a womb. Sa re, kind of like a downward triangle. Sa re, right? See that triangle? Try to create it perfect. Sa re ga. I'm forgetting the mantra. Okay, so sa re ga ma. So sa re think of pa, right? Pa, like papa, pa, the father, ma, mother, papa, the father. So sa, re, ga, ma, pa, pa. So sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa. See? So, and then you can try to go backwards if you can, right? Well, it's good for your brain. Ready? So, sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa. Sa, ni, da, pa, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Just remain. Ready? A couple more times. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa. Sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa. Sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa. Sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Last time. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa. Sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just take a moment to kind of feel everything you just did. It's kind of like we did choreography, and we sort of like did some sort of communication choreography to better communicate with ourselves. So we're just going to tune out, just Satnam. So inhale. Sa